Hi, this is Paul and welcome to my golf cave. I was having a discussion with a PGA teaching professional earlier on today, and it was in regards to shaft lean. And basically what I was telling the gentleman was that my buddy and myself can both drop a ball at the same spot. We almost always hit the same club. If we say it's 140 yards away, we're hitting an 8-iron, on and on and on. Anyway, can drop a ball, say, make this up, 40 yards away from a tall tree. My buddy will be able to hit the ball and get over that tree. Me, using the same club, will not. And so a recommendation was made to me to possibly not have as much shaft lean and thereby being able to have more launch on the ball. Golf is crazy. The gadgets and training aids out there are crazy, the amount that are out there. And guess what? I just cashed in some points. I have some more points to cash in, so I figured, why not pick up another golf gadget? So today, not having anything to do with what I've just talked about, but hold on one sec. Now, I've bought golf grips from this company. I like the golf grips. And today I am going to look at the Pathguider Golf Swing Trainer. So literally have not even opened this up. Don't know what it looks like. Trying to slice myself. And let's see what we have here. Looks like I'm going to have to put this together. Let's see, nothing else in there. Yeah, nice pouch here. So my understanding, and if you look at the box, it is it says a Pathguider. So basically what you are looking to do is to swing the club, have it go along a path. And if it goes along, maybe this can help describe if I can get this out. Yeah, let's be stuck. Let's see. Basically, you want to have a good path in your swing. And what I have been doing lately, if you want to watch for a sec, let me grab a club here, is my path starts out and goes from in to out. So when I'm looking at my Bushnell Launch Pro, it's almost guaranteed when I hit a ball, it's going to be in to out, and I will see 8 degrees, 10 degrees. So my thought process in buying this Champkey Pathguider is to straighten out my swing path, maybe get a little bit more straight. And so the way I think this works is exactly as the box shows, that you want your swing path to go through these sort of gates, if you want to call them. And in doing so, you can set these little contraptions here so that it will work to bring more of a slice, or let's just say a fade in your swing, more of a draw in your swing, or straight through. And so I'm looking at changing my path, see if I can get a little bit more, instead of in to out, slightly less in to out. Anyway, I like the in to out path, but anyway, enough talking. I need to put this together and see how this works. So this is Paul, and I'm back looking at the Pathguider Swing Trainer from Champkey. and I've put it together. I was afraid that it was going to take me 20 minutes of fumbling on video, so I decided to turn off the video, put this together. Actually, I had it put together in about 5 minutes, so if that. So it's pretty easy. Basically, these thingamabobs and the lanyard here stick on the Velcro. Now you can make them barely on the Velcro, you can angle them different ways, everything else, kind of cool. So I'm going to put this down here. I'll show you the directions. Let's see this. Put this down here. Where are the directions? So maybe you'll get a better understanding here. And so basically this is showing you the different ways you can set up the Pathguider. And for now, I've set it up in the easiest manner. I do have my Bushnell Launch Pro set up, but one thing, when I initially put down the Pathguider, my Bushnell Launch Pro was not picking up on the ball. And the reason why it was not picking up on the ball is because these thingamabobbers, what are they called? Alignment rods. These alignment rods were getting in the way. So anyway, I've set this up pretty much the easiest for me in being able to control swing path, meaning there's a good distance between this alignment rod and this alignment rod. So we are going to try to hit the ball here. A little bit afraid of hitting this this plastic, but if I do, I do. The goal is to come back within these alignment rods to hit the ball. Now, I should take a better look to see maybe if I should put the ball forward, but again, the alignment rods are getting in the way and of the Bushnell Launch Pro, and I would not be able to see the path, and that is the intention. So enough talking, here we go. Felt like I hit something, I'm not sure. Actually, that did not pick up on the shot. Or maybe I need to move this and maybe see if it did pick up on the shot. It did not pick up on the shot, so I'm gonna have to try this again. So I found that my Bushnell Launch Pro was not picking up on the ball because this alignment rod, when it was placed over here in front, it was like in the way of the ball. So the camera could not pick up on the ball. So I've removed this rod. Now, normally I think I would be taking apart this rod here. We're going to try to hit this, see what my path is after hitting this ball. Now, what I've done is you have a chipping, a pitching, and a full shot. I'm going to go for it and hit a full shot. Let's see how this works. Freshly hit shot said my path was 4.96 into out. Much better than an 8 or a 10, but something I need to continue working on. So what I can do is to move these rods in closer, which will allow for a more streamlined path, and I will be giving that a whirl. So taking this alignment rod off for the Bushnell Pro to read everything, and move this alignment rod a little closer, and this one's still a little further away. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe get a better path anyway. 5.01. Okay, so we all might get a better idea of how this product works. I've faced this rod inwards because thus far in my practice with facing it outwards, I was not coming through the rod, and basically I was still seeing an in to out path. So we're going to try to correct this, and you may see me hit this on the backswing or coming down. We'll see how this works. Oh. Yeah. That's not good. All right, I think I'll keep that last video in. If you're wondering why I'm sweating, it's like 95 degrees or so in Illinois. I'm in my what I call golf cave, which is a shed, and basically it's over 100 degrees in here. I need a fan. So anyway, the last shot I took, basically the Pathguider went flying. We'll try not to do that this time, see if we get any better. Hey, that's what this is meant for. Trying to fix that in to out path that I have. That didn't work either. You know what? I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, but I think I may just start out by chipping because it makes sense. If you can get the path correct in a chip, or maybe change it to more of an out to in, then maybe you can start to build from a chip to a pitch and then a full shot. So let's just give this a whirl. Let's see, set this up for chipping. Like a nice easy chip, right? I didn't get the ball up in the air, but it was a 0.97 into out. Much, 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 much better than an 8 or a 10. Let's see if I can actually hit the ball here. Strange. Ooh, took that apart. All right, I've got some practice to do. Let's try another chip. So I've been playing around a little bit with the Pathguider swing trainer from Champkey, and I figured it's best to start off at this level, which is basically to put it at chipping. So if we try one here, let's see how we do. All right. Path into out has been reduced a little bit. I think I can practice a little bit using the chipping method, and then after that I'll try pitching, which maybe to me get it over 20 yards or so, and then we'll go for a more full swing. But this seems to be working slightly better insofar as changing my swing path. All right, let's try another chip. It's all set up. In out says 0.95. Felt like I might have struck the back of this here, but getting much, much better. I think I'll have to graduate to pitching next. All right. So I'm getting better at chipping using the Pathguider. I'd like to move it to pitching, but the unfortunate part is the Bushnell Launch Pro doesn't pick up on the ball. If I start to put the the rod on this piece of Velcro here, the one that's sitting off on the ground right now. So I can chip, I'm fine, my path is getting better. And that one was 3.24. My path has gone literally from like 8 to 10 down to 3 or 4. Much, much better. So I may, for the sake of my training, have to turn off the Bushnell Launch Pro which is unfortunate because I can't see the path that way. But in order for myself to learn, I think I need to put this rod on so I follow through in a good path and don't hit this rod. I won't be able to see my angle. Maybe I'll be able to figure something out later, but I take back what I said. It looks like it's actually working. Using it, putting it up on pitching the way it's set up right now. And my path the last two times has been 3.98 and then 3.28. Let's see how this works. So this is more of a pitch. And that came in at 1.92. I'm really liking this. All right, so I've done chipping. Time to move on to a pitch. See what I can do. Thinking about a 30 to 40 yard shot, somewhere around there. And let's take a look at the swing path. And that one said 4.97. Much better than the typical 8 to 10 or 11 that I'm used to seeing. Let's see if I can try this another time. All right. And if you'd like to know, the last shot was 32.9 yards. Whoop. 1.61 into out, but you can see what I've done. I've hit this alignment rod. So let me continue to work on my pitches, and after I feel confident with my pitches, then we'll move on to a full shot. Okay, I've got several pitches in now, anywhere between like 3 to 4.5, up to about 5 of into out, which I feel much more comfortable than the standard 8, 9, 10, 11 that I'm used to seeing. Let's hit a full shot, see how this works. And let me see if I can show you the numbers here, not get too jittery, and still have this work. All right. If you can see that, the path is 4.61 into out. It was a 74.5 or so yard shot. That's carry. So for me, that'd be a little over 80 yard shot, which is my lob wedge, so I'll take every day. So that's a full shot with the Pathguider, and I'm pretty happy with it. Now what I need to do is slide away the Pathguider and hit some shots without it and see what my swing path is then. So what do I think about the Pathguider swing trainer from Champkey? It's a winner, and I say that through use of the product. Basically, you start with chipping, you go to pitching, then you hit full swings, adjusting the alignment rods, which is what I did. It's great if you have a launch monitor that shows the path, and I'm happy that I have that. But if I did not have that, I believe I could still adjust the alignment rods in such a fashion that I would be able to tell whether I was still hitting an in to out, an out to in path, or basically straight. And so overall, I'm happy with the product. Will I continue to use it? Yes, I do need to continue to use it because I pushed the product away. I started hitting some more swings, and I sort of went back to my old form again. So it's something that we'll have to get continuous use or to build into your swing anyway. Would there be an alternative? I suppose so. My thought process says you could put a very light cardboard box to the right or to the left of the ball, depending on your swing path, and If you were swinging incorrectly, you would hit that box. Hopefully it'd be a light box, like I said, empty obviously, so it wouldn't damage your clubs. Otherwise, I can think of like a golf head cover. Take your driver head cover, just put it a little bit in front of your ball on whichever side that you're having the issue with, whether it's swinging inside to out. Put the head cover a little bit on the outside. If you're still continuing to make that mistake, your club will end up striking that head cover. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that, I recommend the Champkey Pathguider. Thank you for joining me in my golf cave today. Much appreciated.